So I want to ask you, you go back. I've seen you in Cali, man. Can you just talk about some of the difference between the Cali rap politics and the Texas politics, as far as like, you know what I'm saying, like, with some of the politics, like,
Some of the politics right off the bat, I could say mm, they like they more like let's say like the colors, flags. They really will trip you wearing a red flag or a green flag, whatever on their territory type. Here it don't really mean anything. Or like in San Antonio, you walk around with any color flag, you're 90% bound not to get pressed by anybody.
hell no. Depending on where you go,
Depending on where I go.
gotta come back.
All right,
Oh, no, know about that.
all right. Let me take that back.
Yeah, no, I don't know about that.
Another Cali politic thing I would say would be like, mm, they say the N word a lot less in Texas. They they say a lot more. They talk more like essays, like the Mexicans. They talk more like essays, like what you see on the movies. They actually look like that in real life, and man, there's not too much different, man. It's I would say like it's just a different side of the world, man.
Is
I don't
it?
know, of the country.
Are the, like, I guess from the Hispanic scene, I guess we're speaking of, right? Is
Hmm.
the Hispanic artists, are they more? It seems like there a lot of division, like
Oh, and they
a lot of
gangbang, like
beef.
that's different from here. Like every
Is it
block.
because of the gang politics? Like, because I see like Lefty and
Uh-huh.
Swifty, like they have. Is it because of like the? And I don't want to get too deep in it, but does a lot of that have to play a role in kind of the street politics? Why some of those artists don't rock with each other? From what you've seen, and
I feel like the Swifty Lefty thing from an outsider point of view, I don't think it has anything to do with gang because I think they kind of rep the same color, same thing. They're both, sureños or whatever. But I feel like it's just a rap thing, and just like a personal thing. But one of the biggest differences like Texas and Cali is just like they divide the state in half, and the top half hates the bottom half, norteños versus sureños, and we don't see anything like that here in Texas. That's I should have started with that one. That's probably the number one thing. They divide the state in half first for starters,
oh,
and they divide the state in half. And if you're from up there, Bakersfield and North, we can't fuck with you. We can't make music together. We can't like that. As far as like the Mexicans, norteños versus sureños, that whole thing, that's the number one thing I'd say.
most definitely. Now, because I always see it in like, and I be on full community sometimes, and I
Hmm.
see it seems like those rappers are like, if you look at it, like in Texas, like people like D Baby. Well, I don't even know what the relationship with him and OT, but you don't really, if there is friction, it's just behind the scenes. You don't really, it's not displayed too much. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? But
Hmm.
in Cali, it's like it's front line, like you see it and
Yeah,
dudes.
exactly. Yeah, in Texas, it's not like that really.